Hello everyone. This video is about how I wish I could be normal. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, we might be thinking, I can't assume, but you know, there is no such thing as normal, you might think. Or what is normal? But it doesn't stop me from wanting to be like other people or what I think other people are like. I guess I don't really know. But when you've been through or experienced mental illness, there's this like aftermath where you can't really fully get over what's happened and you just wish life could be like it was before. And I just didn't really realize how okay life was. I was very much like, I want this, I want that, I want that. Very like I couldn't stay still and be present. It was always the next thing, like, oh, I've achieved this, but then I want to do this, I want to do this. And then I'd get really down and I'd be like, but I've not done this. So, oh, I'm this age and I've gone to university, but I didn't stop and take in the fact that, hold on, I'm at university and I'm doing really well. Instead, it would be like, no, negative. I should be doing more. I need to be doing more. Always that mentality that I've seemed to have. And then, when you go through mental illness, it kind of puts you back 10 steps and then you think, shit, like life was actually okay. It was kind of decent. It wasn't amazing, but it was decent and I was getting by. And then when you're hit with that, it's like you suddenly are not getting by anymore. You're just sort of living, I guess. You're just coping, but you're not really living, Like the quality of life has gone down and you think, oh, I wish it was like how it was before. And I think that's what I struggle with at the moment. Every time I'm out, for example, like I'm at a cafe, I'm at my favourite cafe, and I love this cafe, right? I sit there and drink my coffee. Sometimes I'll get a cake, sometimes I'll get some lunch, or I don't know, and I can sit there for hours. It's so nice when you find that place where you feel so at peace. So nice. But my mind, whenever I'm enjoying something or an experience, right, it will go, well, if only that thing hadn't happened, then you could actually enjoy this, then you'd be happy, then everything would be okay and you'd reach this point where you feel fine. But it's like, I know I can't go back in time, and that's what my brain and my mind can't seem to manage. It can't accept things, and there's like that radical acceptance, and I have tried it, but it's so hard. Again, when you have had things like depression, anxiety, OCD, when you have a mind that's like sort of built for overthinking, switching off isn't easy. It's so hard. Yeah, and a lot of my life I wanted to be, I guess I've always wanted to be just like other people. I've never really thought about me or who I am or what I bring to the table. I've just sort of thought I want to be like that. And yeah, I just don't really stop to think about like the now, I guess. I'm always either in the past or way in the future, always anticipating something, always thinking, worrying, and it's exhausting. So I just want to say, I guess, long story short, that if you also feel like this, or you kind of wish you were, I guess everyone has their own idea of what's normal to them. If you feel like mental illness or something you've been through in terms of mental health has made you feel weird, strange, or like a little bit alienated from maybe friends, family, and no one really gets you, I totally get it. Because even if someone has, been through, for example, like, we've got things like depression, anxiety, OCD. These are things that I have experienced. But yes, people may have the same names as what you've experienced, but each condition will come with their own context for each person. So for example, someone might have anxiety over finances, someone might get depressed because of finances, someone might, on the other hand, be anxious because I don't know, they might just be, I don't know, used to being anxious. So about maybe, I don't know, talking to people, social anxiety, there we go. There's an example. I have definitely had social anxiety. I still have social anxiety. But this is the thing, everyone experiences their sort of these conditions in different contexts, and that's why it's very isolating. It's very hard to find someone with exactly the same situation as you. Yeah, there are like generalized situations, but you know, it's hard to find someone in the same exact identical scenario. And that's sometimes why I've thought, oh, but you know, I can have compassion for that person and that person, but not myself, because I've thought, oh, but my situation is different, or therefore it's somehow, I don't know, I'm just beating myself up constantly. And I don't know. So yeah, again, if anyone has struggled with wanting to just be their own sort of, I don't know, be their own kind of definition of normal, I get you. And it's also society that has put us in this position in many ways, because we do get shown these idealized things of what is normal. And mental illness, like, yes, it's getting portrayed and shown a lot more, but there's still a long way to go. And it's, yeah, it's hard. So if you're going through this, or you feel similar, then yeah, you're not alone. Bye.